alphabet journal time. Get my glues ready. And I will show you what I did because I tried. Where's my other glue, man?
I didn't even see him walk to me, so he walked me and I ate the little
I made a video where I started sorting these. Oh my god, I just went and got all those glue sticks. And look what I just found right in front of my stinking face. A glue stick. Sticking out of the drawer. Alright, so anyway, sorry. I don't know where my lint roller is. Usually I clean all this, roll all that stuff up when that area is clean on my table, but usually it's not. So, my girls are playing Nintendo, so it's, you know, it's a pretty serious ordeal. So this is my A page, and I'm not going to work on it because all I have are just letters, and I want some more images. B, we're not going to do anything with B right now. I want to fill some of the pages. I want to do some of the pages I have a lot of letters for. Okay. So I can add some of these D's. I got a handful. So I use these CD bags. You will probably see the video. I will probably edit the video and include it on this one. But I was unsure as to whether or not I was going to do that. But I'll probably add it on so you can see some of the organizational process. How about I put that here, 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 here. But yeah, I know that I got plenty of images to completely fill this up with, but it's just when I'm thinking of it, I go through whatever fussy cut images I have most recently. So, like my fussy cuts is what I'm going to organize here shortly, because I have got tons of fussy cut things, okay? This is a dog. That's a dog. So, yeah, I got a ton of fussy cuts, and I'm going to sort them by, I sort my fussy cuts out by size. Because I collage by size. Okay, I do my collages by image size and what will fit, and I'll find something. If I need something this size, I'll find something that size similar to what I want in the place I'm putting it. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna need a baby wipe because I'm gonna be covered in glue before it's over. Y'all, for real, where's my lint roller? Where's my lint roller? So yeah. I always have a baby wipe. So that is the plan, Stan. My whole space is kind of blown up right now because I was working on my National Geographic pages, which is something I typically do once a month or so. And I got a lot of pages, and I gonna have to invest in a cutter, a commercial, you know, chopper, so that I can cut pages a little better, you know. Let's add a couple of the D's in here. Like, we could put a D right there. I'm gonna use liquid glue for that because this is from a cover page. Oh, I'm just kidding. I am not gonna use any liquid on that, I guess. I think I have it in my description below, and that one isn't quite needle tip, but it's thin enough for things like this. So I filled that one up. I hadn't filled that one up, and I did the other day because I knew it would be useful when I'm doing stuff like this. I don't usually clear off my excess glue, but we're going to be going through pages, so I don't want anything to stick. I don't want anything to stick together. So we'll put a D in between all the deer here. all the deer here. I cannot believe it with that glue bottle, but I use that glue bottle pretty heavy, so it doesn't surprise me that that thing come loose from constantly sticking it with this pin or a pin of some sort. You know, I have hat pins too that I use for stuff like that. I can put this D over here with the rubber ducky. You're the one. Sorry, my kids are crazy. I have some new subscribers, and I want to thank you for joining us in our glue adventures. I have had comments recently about the background noise of my house, and I'm sorry. I do not have a designated studio space just yet, and real life happens in my house, and real life is not quiet. So yeah, that's how that goes. And if that is a problem, then feel free to unsubscribe to my channel. And again, I apologize if the noise is distracting, but there's really not anything I can do to stop it. So I know that a lot of my regulars, they don't judge me for that. They all know and understand that real life happens. We'll add some stuff to the E's. I want to, like, you know, have space. Oh, I got an eagle. Oh, look, I already have an eagle. Cool. We will have to eagle the eagle. We might wait off on the eagle. I didn't even realize I had an eagle in here already. Come on, dump it all out. Just a couple of little E's stuck in there. Easter. I'll put these Easter eggs over here too, apparently. Apparently I have the same ideas that I had 4 years ago when I started this. But yeah. So I want to thank my regular folks for understanding that life happens everywhere, and for understanding that you're here to enjoy the experience and not listen to what's going on in my house. You're here for me, man. You are here to see me and all my craziness. Elmo, I don't really have a place for... I'm not just going to put Elmo. I don't really have a place for Elmo. I guess I shouldn't have bothered with all my E's. I could put an E up here. Look at all that sky space. Ain't nothing going on with that sky. So yeah, for Christmas I bought the girls a Nintendo DS. And I bought it used. Nintendo DS's are not, you know, sold anymore. They are not new anyway. You can't buy them new, so you buy them refurbished. And I'm on my second one. The first one I was having issues with it charging, and this one I bought from goodwillfinds.com. So because remember how Goodwill used to have their own auction site? Well, Goodwill Finds is like that, but it's, you know, just stuff they have for sale, and there's a lot of stuff that I think is overpriced, just like in the store. A lot of overpriced crap, but also a lot of things that are kind of worth it. So, and the shipping is a lot too, so, you know, you got to factor that in. I paid $12 for shipping, so I paid $100 for this, and it came with 6 games, and one of the games that it came with was Sonic, which is, you know, I'd be interested in trying out the Sonic. I haven't even played it. I haven't even played it yet. But I'd be interested in trying the Sonic. And F. I got lots of F's we can put on. So yeah, that's what. And you know what? I had a Nintendo, and I've had a couple of them. And I have an older Nintendo now, and I just have to hook it up. I unhooked it because I needed new controllers, and I bought new controllers. They've been sitting in an Amazon bag for 2 years, so yeah. This is the frame of the house. Frame. So yeah, I think that every kid should experience Super Mario once. I loved Super Mario when I had my Super Nintendo way back when. But yeah, I don't believe in kids that are hooked on video games. I don't believe in that, but I think that a little bit of video games can be fun, you know, and it could be fun for the family. We have a Wii that was given to us, and we haven't set that up yet either, because we don't really have a place. We don't really have like a space on the floor, but I'm excited for that because I love those Wii sports games. My favorite is disc golf. I love the disc golf. And I like the bowling and stuff too. That's fun. But that disc golf, man, that is like some fun, I'll tell you. I think it's on the Sports Resort. I don't think the disc golf's on the regular Wii Sports. I think the Sports Resort comes with a couple of extra sports, and that's one of them. But yeah. So we have Wii's. Wee. And I just have to get it hooked up. I have these feet. Where can I put the feet? I can put the feet here where the fossil. Feet. Now the feet are kind of big, man. Big feet. What if I put it here so that now you can't see the fork? Sorry, feet. And like this would, I got these fish because they'd be cool coming off of a page, but I got nowhere to put them either. See, this is tough, man. This is tough. Here is a foot. We could put a foot on there. So I got a bunch of images, which you'll see in the part of the video where I'm trying to figure out how to sort all these. I got a bunch of images from a kid's dictionary, and I had the dictionary, and I looked through the images, and I'm like, you know what, these aren't really nice. I said, well, you know, I'll cut some of them. So I started cutting them out, and on their own fussy cut, they are pretty cool. So I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna use them up. I didn't put all of them in here because some of the stuff, like, I can't, you know, it's not gonna, you know, like they have specific birds. I'm never gonna know that bird. I'm never gonna know that bird is a special name, and that's why it's in the M instead of in B for bird. You know, so that's how that goes.
Nope.
Alright, so we'll put the fly on there. My glue stick is globbing, and I don't like globby gloobies. Do you like globby gloobies?
Yeah. Don't cry.
Lily at Goodwill yesterday got some gummies that are soda flavored, and they taste just like Coke. They taste just like Coca-Cola. I was shocked, and apparently Vera's not having much luck on her Mario game. She's flipping a noodle in there.
Hello, everybody.
Feather. What is your sister doing?
She just left the room.
I know. Go check.
Now.
Go check what she's doing.
I think she's in the bathroom. What's that?
An F.
F for failure.
Yep, pretty much.
Or F for fantastic.
That too. I'm gonna put this F right here.
Wait.
May? Can you just please go check? That kid, she gets herself into trouble. Just thinking about trouble, she's in trouble. Alright, I'm gonna put the F's back. We'll move on. Move on. I got like little bitty F things, but I'm not gonna worry about doing little bitty things right now when I can't even get my big things. Alright, G. Trying to empty my G. Alright, so I got room here. We can do stuff here. Yeah, I think we're gonna go roller skating.
Oh yeah, that's why I want to wear my nails.
Yeah, so that you can fall and break them all.
Yeah. Hey guys, can I tell you something very awesome? I know I'm 8, but Mom said that I can put fake nails on and I get to use glue, which Mom's gonna do that because if I put it in the wrong place, it stays there for a few weeks.
Yeah, the glue's hard to get off your skin, but I can get it off your skin. I mean, it's not But if you glue something together, like your fingers together, that's going to be some toughness.
What if you put it in hot water?
No, hot water don't work. Acetone helps get the glue off. But
stain?
I don't know if it'll work if your fingers are glued together.
You just squirt it around.
I'm going to have to try.
I think stupid people would get their fingers.
See, like this I could put with D, but they're Goldens. See that? Goldens. Let's use some liquid glue because I'm tired of glue sticks. That's why I'm so mad about my needle tip bottle. That is just aggravating.
Is that one easy to squeeze?
This one? Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Not hard like the other one.
Like my Aleene's? No.
Is the Aleen glue
Look at
in there?
golden, and here's a bunch of Goldens. So like I know what those are, but if I had like, you know, some kind of hound dog or something, I'm not gonna know.
How's that a golden? There's a white dog.
They're called golden retrievers. Some of them are light colored like that.
I don't like dogs. I'm sorry. If you own a dog, I am very sorry, but I don't like dogs.
No.
So if I ever come to your house, please put in your bedroom or in a different room, because I do not like dogs.
All right, go play.
Why?
Because it's time to go play.
D for deer.
Go. See ya.
Why are you putting a
Gorilla.
deer in G?
Gorilla man. That's a gazelle. I know what that is, a gazelle.
I'm going to put Play-Doh. Play-Doh.
You go, girl.
Play-Doh.
This is a gorilla. I don't know what breed of gorilla, just gorilla, so that's G. That's the G breed. Okay, gorilla. And then this is a goat. Goat. See, we gotta put him up here because I gotta cover up that E from the ad. You know, these companies gotta stop putting letters over the pictures. Stop putting words over the pictures because they really ruining it for us collage artists. So if you're in the magazine business, can you just not do that? Thank you. Because then we gotta cover things up with goats, you know, just not feeling that, you know, just not wanting to cover things up with goats every time. Okay, thank you. All right, I got that. And then a gecko. I'll put the gecko on the giraffe's face. I'll use the glue stick for the gecko. Because my liquid glue is kind of soaking the page up, and it's going to be, I don't want it to stick, and it's probably going to on my goat. My goat is gluey right there. Got a gluey goat. See what I did there? This is also of the goat variety. We'll put him, put him up here. Yeah, he'll go there. I usually keep a glue magazine, but that I just glue on, but I don't really have one readily available. I don't know where it is. All right, so that is also a goat. And then this is just a giant G. A giant G. Alright, so a giant G can go here. And then I'll take my wipe and just clean up whatever glue I just got there. See, look, even some of the paint is coming up just from wiping. So you can get paint up off of these things. I'm going to put this G on the gorilla's butt. G for gorilla butt. Right? It's fun to just glue. It's fun to just have some time to just slap some stuff down. I'm going to put these little ones back so that, you know, that could be another day of G's. I know I have some that the pages are empty, and I have got enough to probably fill 4 pages. So we'll get there. We will get there. What do I have for H? We can add some H-y stuff. see, a hive, and then I don't think I've got anything left of any importance in there. Okay, so I have this little house. Little house. Little house with little people. For my H page. I also have a voiceover to finish. I don't know if it has been my internet lately or my phone, but something has been acting up really badly. And I'm thinking it's a little bit of both because it was happening with my phone even when I was not home. I was out and I was trying to get videos to upload and my phone just didn't like it one bit. So I have a voiceover to finish because it kept closing out on me, like you know from watching my videos with voiceovers. It takes me a while because the program just closes down. So yeah, I have reached out to the people who created the program and they aren't very helpful. So it's kind of like they took my money because I pay for it, and I don't usually pay. I don't pay for programs like that. I don't pay for things on my phone, but I did pay for this, and I'm pretty disgusted that it was $35, and it does that when I'm trying to edit a video. It just closes out. First it starts to freeze, and that's what was happening to me when I was doing my voiceovers. It just kept freezing and freezing and freezing, and when it starts to freeze, I know that at any minute it's going to close out, so I pause the voiceover, and then I try and save it real quick, and then I go back to, then I go back in and start recording again. Well, it was just giving me nothing but trouble. So if you edit videos and you use a video editing program, whatever it is that you use, I would greatly appreciate some recommendations, because I've canceled my subscription to this. It's supposed to be every year, and it automatically comes out of my PayPal, and it will not be coming out of my PayPal anymore. Because you can cancel your subscriptions that come out of your PayPal. You can cancel them through PayPal, just so you know. There is an area for your subscriptions, and it tells you all the things that PayPal pays for. And I have canceled a lot of things that way. I've canceled. You know, it's just very deceiving. Just deceiving. Everything is deceiving. You know, you pay for something. What a waste. What a waste, what a waste, what a waste. That horse can go there. I got a lot of horses. Oh, I have a hippo. Hippo. I hope everybody is staying warm. I know it's supposed to get cold here again in the States. I don't know when, but I have heard that there are going to be areas where it's going to be really cold. So I hope everybody's able to stay warm, and I hope that everybody is able to get through it. And I hope everyone is having a healthy and happy winter, because it's very difficult to do that right now, to stay healthy. It's, you know, everything is kind of loaded with illnesses everywhere. I haven't heard much. I haven't heard much locally lately. There was a while there that there was strep throat and flu going around like crazy, but I haven't heard anything since like Christmas time, so I'm going to assume that it's kind of calming down, maybe, or am I kind of hoping for too much? Or am I just not hearing it, maybe? But we got our flu shots. I get my flu shot every year. I've had the flu. I have had influenza, and it's not fun at all, so I get my flu shot. And yes, I have had flus with the flu shot, but it's never been nearly as bad as that one year that I didn't get it. So the one year that I got the flu, I should say. There were lots of years I didn't get the flu shot. you know, when you're young and you're invincible. You don't get flu shots. Oh, I have a hammerhead. A hammerhead. Ha ha ha. Put him over here. Yeah, a hammerhead going into the house. A house of hammer. A house of hammerhead. Okay, I need to get my baby wipe back over here. So if you don't use a glue magazine, you can use a mat that, you know, you can easily clean. Don't use paper. Don't use a paper, drop paper, though, because the glue don't come off, and then everything sticks to it and looks kind of cruddy. H for helicopter. See, look at this H page. We are doing good. I'll point it upward, because that helicopter is flying up. And I have a husky. See, this one I know. I know this dog is a husky. I'm going to put him here to cover up the Stetson, which costs $300 on Filson.com, in case you're interested. Or it did in like 2018. I'm sure that with inflation, it's now like $1,200. A little tiny green H. These are fun. You know, it's fun. It's fun to just crowd a page. You just never get tired of looking at things. I love simple pages and I love crowded pages. And the crowded pages are just fun to look at, I think. Anyway, another green H. Where can I put this green H? I could put it here. Can I tuck it under? Is Mr. Hippo gonna let me upend his life? Yeah, he'll let me upend his life enough. I need liquid glue though. This is from a cover. So I go into detail on the other video that I made when I'm sorting through this, which I will be probably doing a voiceover on that part. This is paper I had received in high school that I use for these pages. It is a thicker paper, and you can see fibers, whatever fibers are in it. So it's like a high-end, I don't know if you consider it a resume paper or whatever. When I was in high school, I went to a trade school, and the trade that I took up was graphic design, and part of that was printing. So I ran big printing presses, I ran little printing presses, I've been covered in ink, so there is no area of the printing world that I am not, you know, that I have not tried. Anyway, and since, you know, when I graduated, I'm sure a lot has changed now, but yeah, so this was paper from my shop. I have a ton of paper, even still, different, you know, notepads, like little notepads and little, it says to-do list and all this stuff that came from my shop. So it's pretty cool to have all of this stuff from high school. And I've been using my papers from high school since high school. This is just H. I don't have a whole lot of I right now. Iron and an iceberg in there and some words. J, I don't have a lot of J. We're not going to start that. K, I have these, the Kings of Knots, and I kind of want to add that in here. Oh, my lid popped off my little non-tippied glue bottle. I don't know what I'm going to do there. I just filled that damn bottle. Oh, talk about bad luck. And I have a Journal to Bliss coming out. If anybody remembers my Journal to Bliss series from a few years back, the last one I made was during the height of the pandemic, so it's been a while, and I will be discussing the future of the Journal to Bliss. I will be asking for some opinions on how to go about creating a real life, almost like a class setup for it. So yeah, Journal to Bliss will be coming back shortly. I guess because I couldn't, it didn't go all the way up. It stuck down too soon. I'll have to put a word up there. You know what my plan is with my Journal to Bliss videos, and am I going to make any more? So yeah, this is where I'll have to get a word up there, a long one. So that video will be telling you, telling you the scoop on Journal to Bliss. And I hope that you take a look at it, and you take a look at it with an open mind, even if you're not an avid writing person. If you take a look at it with an open mind and consider it, because I'm convinced that writing is healing. Just like art, but I think writing is healing in a different way. And writing is healing in a reflective way and in a refreshing way, whereas art kind of helps you calm down in a busy world or a stressful life, whereas writing helps you understand things in a stressful life and in a busy world. So those are kind of the differences that I see anyway. A kiss is just a kiss. Oh, I can't believe that kiwi just stuck there. Damn that kiwi. I'm going to have to find a long K word. Like knockout or kick him in the face. I don't know, I have to find a long one. This one is cool. I like that. Those keys. We'll put that up there in the corner. But I'm glad you're hanging out with me today. This is a lot of fun. I like doing this. I've been excited to work in this one. I just had things pop up that, I had to take care of before this, but now I can play a little bit in this one. Like the video I made where I was sorting through, I did that like a week and a half ago now. 2 weeks almost. And I was planning on gluing in this thing that night, and it just doesn't happen. Especially when you have kids. Things don't happen when you have kids. They just don't happen. You say, oh, I'm going to get this, and this done, and then I can glue. And then by the time you get it all done, you're too tired to glue. You're too tired to anything. And what happens with me is usually my eyes end up feeling really tired at the end of the day. So, yeah. My eyes are tired, and my brain is tired. I don't have, when I've been doing my magazine harvesting, I have not been looking for a ton of letters, and I should be looking, but I don't. So I'll have to remember that. I'll have to remember to up my letter search. These are small, so we'll work on those later. I'm sure L has a lot. I'm sure I have a lot of L's. L. Yep, look at all that. L we could probably pretty much fill. So look at this. We'll have our very first real page spread of a letter. Even though like 5 of them are lighthouses. So lighthouse, lighthouse, lighthouse. This I love though. Leaps. Those are going to go right there. So I hope that you decide to get your images out and work on something like this, a theme. I have a couple of theme journals I want to start. One of them I've been thinking about a lot is starting a snowy scene journal. Like I use my Halloween journal for all the fall stuff and all of the Halloween stuff and whatever, but I also use it because I love autumn photos and I love the leaves changing color and I love the landscapes, especially the little New England towns with the leaves all changing colors with a nice little you know, old house or old church or something, because that's where I'm from, and that, you know, that brings back memories, because that's what I used to see in the flesh. I'd see those colors and stuff. So you know, that holds a special place in my heart, and it always will, even though I never plan on moving back there ever in my life, for totally different reasons. But that doesn't take away from the beauty of that area, especially in the fall time. And I do miss snow, not the amount of snow that you get up there, but I miss a little bit. You know, I kind of wish we got a little bit more snow. I would like one storm a year, which is what I always said when I lived up there. One snowstorm, just one snowstorm a year, and I'll be good. And that's like what I like here. And last year worked out because we did have one snowstorm. And then a few like minor snow events, which was just fine. Perfectly fine. Oh, I like the leaves. But I kind of want to put something here. So let's put something down. What's this? A lowly. I'm going to put this on this side though. This is fun. Oh, these are, I got some great images for this. I mean, I know I could go through some of them right now and find a ton more, but I gotta sort them by, I gotta focus on getting my images sorted so that I can better use them and not spend all my time just digging through them. I'm sorry again, my kids. My house is very much lived in. So we have people here, you know, and it bothers me that people find the background noise of my videos to be distracting, but there isn't really much at all that I can do about that. I'm expecting a phone call from the doctors, you know, scheduling people to schedule myself, to schedule an ultrasound of my gallbladder, and we just got a call, and it said it's from Novant Health, which is like the network, I guess, of our healthcare. And yeah, it was those scam AT&T calls. So that was pretty disappointing. And now they're, you know, I mean, they use whatever numbers they can. Like, they just use whatever. And it's like now they're even using hospital network phone numbers. That's pretty disappointing. That's pretty disgusting. I wish that something would happen to change this. Ooh, it would look good here, right? The leaves, that would look good right there. So yeah, that's just how that goes. I put a post, I have the Nextdoor app, and I had put a post on that app telling people to keep me in mind for their, you know, clean their attic or basement or old house cleanouts that have books in them. So, like, I have a whole bunch of stuff to list in my Etsy, but some of it I'm just hoarding because it's so, I mean, I have some antique photo albums and stuff that I know I'm never going to use, and I'm going to do, you know, I'm going to do some stuff with them, but I'm going to have to sell them, is what it boils down to. It just kills me because I just love the history of those old pictures, and, you know, really just beautiful old ads and old papers, and I just hate to get rid of them, but I know I'm never going to use them. I know they're just going to sit in a box, and that isn't fair, I don't think, for them to just sit in a box. And yes, I will go back and I will look at them and I will, you know, take the time, but it's not, you know, it's not like, it's not worth that to me to just look at, you know. So I'm gonna have to start thinking about what I'm gonna do with them, because I have like a few of them that have a lot of pictures, and they're all 100 years old or better, the pictures, you know. And they're like cabinet card style, I guess you would say. I guess you would probably say that they were cabinet card. But like the albums, they've been in those little album holders for so long that you can't take the pictures out without tearing. So, you know, you can see the back of the picture a little bit, but if you tear it, it tears. So if you try and remove them, there will be some tearing going on. Lemons. Oh, this L page is like coming together. See how it is? See how it is when you only let yourself have so many things to work with on one page? You know?
These things suck, don't they? Like, they won't let you get the mysteries.
So I like that idea of tucking it under here a little bit.
Oh, so...
No? Is it not going to go now? Not going to go.
Oh.
Butthead. That's alright. Just sit on top there, I guess. Very nice. Even though I covered the O in love there. Look at that. I didn't even notice. Oh well. Oh, we know what it is. Then I can just add love right here. Just in case anyone is confused. Here's the translation of the lemon love I have beneath it. Just regular old love. Another lobster. Could put him there. Oh, we're gonna fill this whole page. I am so pumped. So I'll have to remember not to bother looking for L pages. L images. I'm gonna have to clean this page up after.
Which one is it?
Because of the glue. The glue all over them lips. Put the lobster that way. Grab my wipe. Here we go, yawning. Oh, look at the Lego dude. Lego man. Let's see what I have that I could put. I'll put the Lego man there because I want to cover up that letter B. So Lego man. I've been contemplating a live sale. If you are one of the people who buys from me and has bought from me at live sales that are hosted on other channels, I will still do live sales on other channels. I'm just not right now because I have a lot going on. And if I'm going to plan a live sale, it's going to be to sell things for longer than an hour or two. You know, I'm going to do a live sale for like 3 or 4 hours. So I'm not, you know, I'm not getting involved in anything right now that I have to bring a whole bunch of stuff in just for a short period of time. I'm in it for time, for the long haul. You know, 3 or 4 hours. You know, I want to be able to get through a few boxes of things at a time. So yeah, that's where I am on live sales. Once my studio is set up, then I could just do whatever. I mean, I could join a live sale for 20 minutes if I wanted to, you know, but now I can't do that. Crisp radish. Yeah, I want a radish pot lollipop. Sounds delicious. Just kidding. But yeah, I'm still in it. I'm still, you know, selling. I'm just busy. I just have a lot going on with my building and the house and the kids, and it's cookie season at Girl Scouts. I want to thank all of my wonderful, supportive friends that have bought cookies for my little girl. You have really made her happy. And we have cookie booths set up. I got one next week, and I got one, and I got 2 weekends in a row, and it's gonna be madness. So yeah, I'll put the lemons to cover up that copyright date. So it's just crazy, and then, you know, just a lot on my plate with the building going on, and a lot on my plate. So a loom. I can put the loom up here. Look at that. Look at that. I was looking on Facebook earlier, and I get ads for Temu. I know I've talked about stuff. I ordered stuff from them. Well, you know, now that I ordered stuff from them, they show me their ads, and they text message me all the time. So I am forever hearing from Temu. And this morning, when I was looking on Facebook, one of their ads popped up, and it was a loom, like really small. I was like, what? It was like a tape, you know, little. I mean, the size of this book. It's like, what are you gonna weave with that? Washcloths, pretty much, would be it. Not, you know, itty bitty things. You can do some coasters. But yeah, it was small. It was cute. I'm sure there's something out there you could do. But let's put some lips on some lemon lips. Oh, you know what we'll do? I know what we'll do. Because I screwed this up here with the O. We'll put the lips there. So it's like love with the lips. And this is perfect because Valentine's Day is coming up. Love. How many of you celebrate Valentine's Day and actually get each other gifts? I don't. We don't. I like to get the candy when it goes on sale. I mean, does that surprise you that I want to do that? So the next day I'll hit up Walmart, but I don't even know this year. I've been really trying to watch what I eat. I've been really trying to pay attention, and this has been a really hard week for me, and I just can't seem to keep my act together when it comes to eating. I mean, you know, we had the birthday, I understand that. You know, you're gonna have pizza and cake, and we had a birthday party last weekend, which was that, pizza and cake, and then, you know, Vera's birthday, pizza and cake. But it's like, now I just can't stop. I just can't stop eating junk. Well, like, I finished my pizza today. Finished the pizza from the other day. Today. You know, I'm not gonna waste it. I won't let it go to waste. Which is another problem. Like, I gotta eat the leftovers. Nobody in this house will eat the leftovers. It's me. And so, guess what the leftovers are most of the time? Junk. Yeah. And then my husband wanted last night, he decided he wanted a full-on, like, turkey dinner. So we bought lunch meat from the deli, which I don't like. I'm kind of like developing a hatred for deli meat because it's so bad for you, like so bad. But we did it, and and the meat was awful. But we had potatoes and stuffing and corn and like the whole nine. So it was a horrible meal. I mean, it was a delicious meal, but it was horrible for me. But the meat was not good. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a Butterball product. Okay. Now, I have tried the Butterball turkey sausage, and I have tried Butterball ground turkey, and Butterball isn't really that good. Like, people are like, oh, Butterball's the best. Listen, no. The turkey I bought this year that was some brand I don't even know, that turkey came out amazing. It was delicious, okay? And it was not a Butterball. And a few years back, I got a Butterball that was fresh, and the night before Thanksgiving, I had bought it 4 days before Thanksgiving. The night before Thanksgiving, it started to stink like it was rotten. And I know that's not Butterball's fault, but that just goes to show, like, bad luck with Butterball. I have bad luck. This is an L. I am going to quit here, okay? We're going to get through half the alphabet, and then we'll get through the next half. We'll get through the rest of the alphabet in another video. But I am going to add at the end of this, I'll speed it way up, all my sorting process. Okay, so you'll see where I was, and you'll see me screw up and take everything back out and then put it all back in. And yeah, I had piles, and I'm sorting things by letters. It was a big thing, but I will add that to the end of this. All right, ta-ta for now. So this is the crazy part of the video. I sped it up. That's a set of cat ears that I had fixed for my daughter. These are some of those images that came out of that children's dictionary that I had mentioned. And I put a bunch of those in my little envelopes to go into the alphabet book because they begin with a letter of the alphabet. Duh. But I might be taking some of these images and putting them in my fussy cut packs. I'll be listing some on Etsy here shortly. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that because there's some pretty cool pictures. This is where I just go in and add and put the envelopes in, and then I change my damn mind and go back and pull them all back out. So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had a good time sorting through things, and I would so good. I go and I take them all out, and then I'm going to go and take all the things from the book and put them into their respective envelopes. So yeah, it's exciting. It's confusing when I'm trying to do a lot of it all at once, but you know, I kind of go through some of the pictures I have there. You know, bird, bridge, or is that a P? T? I don't know what letter I'm doing there. It must be a B. Bird, bridge, something. I don't know. But yeah, I had a lot of fun going through those pictures, and now that I've been doing a whole bunch of fussy cutting, I have a whole bunch more pictures that I can start going through to add, and we can do the second half of the alphabet. I know you're totally pumped about that. But I really like how this alphabet journal came out. I don't usually create covers like that or so busy, but I really like the busy look. I really like the busy look of all those letters on there. You know, it was really kind of, I really just winged it, and there it goes. We had it. But yeah, I made myself little piles at a time, and off camera, I don't think I do it on film, but I ended up going and making big piles and sorting everything. So I'd have like 26 piles of crap for each letter of the alphabet. It was pretty intense. But it was fun. I found it to be relaxing to look at these pictures and decide, but I didn't use a lot of the pictures, so there will be a lot coming up in those page packs, so be ready. But the illustration factor, I really like having the mix between the magazine pages and the illustrated book pages, and the pages are pretty thin too, having been a dictionary, so I really enjoyed them. They actually came from a dictionary that I had myself as a child. I end up ending the video here in just a second, and it's because my husband came home and we had crap to do. So I hope you enjoyed this crazy video.